Well, good Friday evening, everybody. Thank you for tuning in here to the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. CLGLR football is on the air once again, our first home game of the 2021 season. The Lions got things off to a rough start last Friday night over in Hall against Boyden Hall Rock Valley, and which they dropped a 35-7 loss over there, and the Lions are looking to rebound and put forth a lot better effort this time around and this Friday. Good to be back here at Dicknall Field here in Rock Rapids. We welcome you along. My name's Joel Viss. Glad to be with you for tonight's broadcast. The Lions tonight, their opponent, it doesn't get a whole lot easier. It's the Sergeant Bluff-Luton Warriors on the other side of the ball here tonight, and Sergeant Bluff-Luton, they picked up a big win over Lamar's last Friday night, and a 36-7 victory over Lamar's to move to 1-0 on the season. They are currently ranked number 5 in Class 3A. Sergeant Bluff-Luton comes in with some returning players from last year, and we'll hear about those guys a little bit later on here in the broadcast and a little bit later on in our pregame show. We got a chance to talk to Coach Eben and with Justin Smith, the head coach of the Warriors as well. We'll get both of their takes on tonight's matchup. As we said, the Lions off to a rough start last week, had some things just not go their way, and really tough to get things going. We dealt with some cramping, some injuries, and some rotations out there. Just couldn't quite get into the flow of the football game, and it seemed like every time we had something going on, something would alter that, and something would go on and take us right out of it. And Boyden Hall Rock Valley, very good football team, able to capitalize on our mistakes and make that score a little bit lopsided last Friday night. As we said, Coach Eben and his staff went to work this week, and the boys put in the time, and they worked hard, and they are expecting a lot better performance here tonight. Here at Dicknall Field in Rock Rapids, the Lions, you can see on the screen going through their warm-ups out there. And they are prepared to take on Sergeant Bluff-Luton. As we take a little bit of a break here, as we go to the work our way through this pregame show, we will get together, like we said, with Coach Curtis Eben a little bit later on. We'll talk to him about last week. We'll talk to him about tonight and the outlook of what we expect to see later on. But first, when we come back, we'll talk to the head coach of the Sergeant Bluff-Luton Warriors, Justin Smith, when we return to Lyon football on the Lyon Broadcast Network.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
May your holidays sparkle with joy and excitement as the new year is upon us. On behalf of the entire staff of DeNoble, Austin & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants, we want to wish you God's peace and blessings as we reflect on this past year and eagerly anticipate the beginnings of the new year. Our prayer for you is for good health, happiness, and quality time with God's family and friends. Happy New Year from DeNoble, Austin & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants, Rock Rapids and Laverne.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here!
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carry-out and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
And we're welcoming you back to the pregame show. It's time to talk Sergeant Bluff-Luton football with the head coach of the Warriors, Justin Smith. Coach, thanks for joining us this week.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, Coach, let's talk a little bit about your team. Week number 1 coming into the season, you had Lamar's to kick out the chute, and your team came out right away, first and second quarter, and you got after it right off the bat.
It was a pretty clean game as far as first games go, offensively and defensively. We got a lot of juniors and seniors on the field, so that helps a lot. Even though it was the first varsity action for a lot of them, they felt pretty confident, prepared going in. So overall, pretty pleased. Obviously, a lot of things to work on, but pretty pleased for our first game.
Well, obviously, you come away with the win. Now you move on to week number 2. You go on the road to Central Lyon, George Little Rock, a team Sergeant Bluff-Luton hasn't played in a few years, but has played in the past. What do you know about CLGLR?
I know they're very well coached. They got rich tradition, in their big physical football team. That's kind of their history. In the 8 years I've been here, this is my 9th year, I guess, now in Sergeant Bluff, we haven't played them. But obviously being Northwest Iowa, you hear Central Lyon, George Little Rock, that they're putting a good product on the field.
Well, Coach, let's talk a little bit about that CLGLR team that you're looking at facing. Your team, a run-pass option between your quarterback and your tailback. That is your MO. What do you see in Coach Eben's defense where you think you might have an edge?
I don't know, but if there's one spot in particular we have an edge, we just got to execute our offense and take what they're going to give us based off their alignment and what their reads and keys are going to be for that game. I'm sure the coaching staff up there has a good solid game plan going in, and it's going to be kind of one of those one of those chess games, not checkers. Trying to figure out what their adjustment is, and then trying to counter that.
Well, and then obviously on the other side of the ball, everybody knows about Zach Lutmer, the talented quarterback from CLGLR, and the other weapons that they have. What might you try defensively that you think that you could try and slow down that Lion offense?
You got to tackle well. You got to get off blocks, and you got to tackle well, and that's the name of the game on defense every week. Is if you can be physical and play good technique and be disciplined, you're going to have a chance. And you have to do those things to slow down, Central Lyon. There's no doubt about it.
Well, Coach, you're going on the road here this week, a little bit longer trip. Sergeant Bluff-Luton, about an hour and 20 minutes away from Rock Rapids. How does your team go about preparing to get on that long bus ride?
That's pretty normal for us. We go down to Lewis Central and we go to Harlan. We've been to Humboldt. Outgoing to the last few years. We're kind of used to those long road trips. We play Spencer, which is they used to be they were in our district for the first 8 years up until this year. So we're kind of used to those longer trips.
So last week with the hot, humid night on a Friday night, it was a brutal game, number one, not just for going out there and playing, but in the same aspect, having to deal with that temperatures and the cramping issues and some of those other bumps and bruises that you get. How is your team looking with that bumps and bruises issue after week one?
We're pretty healthy after week one. Football, you're going to get banged up a little bit, but, our starters really only had to play a half last week, and and I think that helped with the cramping issue too. We didn't have any cramping in first half, and then I think second half we probably would have if we would have had to play our starters there. But fortunately, we didn't have to.
Well, Coach, what do you see as some of the keys to going on the road and picking up a win over Central Lyon, George Little Rock?
Well, it's going to be two really good football teams. Those games usually come down to turnovers and special teams, and the team that can come out on top in those areas is usually going to have a distinct advantage. And obviously football always comes down to, who blocks better and who tackles better and, just who makes who plays a cleaner game overall.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you spending some time with us this week and wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That is the head coach of the Sergeant Bluff-Luton Warriors, Justin Smith. We'll be back with more of our pregame show when we return.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
May your holidays sparkle with joy and excitement as the new year is upon us. On behalf of the entire staff of DeNoble, Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants, we want to wish you God's peace and blessings as we reflect on this past year and eagerly anticipate the beginnings of the new year. Our prayer for you is for good health, happiness, and quality time with God's family and friends. Happy New Year from DeNoble, Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants, Rock Rapids and Laverne.
And we welcome you back to the pregame show. It's time to talk Central Lyon George Little Rock football with the head coach of the Lions, Curtis Eben. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Joel.
Coach, let's start things off. Let's talk about week number one. Definitely not the way we wanted it to go, and just a ball of things happening in that game that really affected the outcome of that. Tell us a little bit about that week.
Yeah, going in, I felt like, we had a pretty good game plan. I felt like offense, defensively, we had good weeks of practice going into it, but the bottom line when it comes, we just fought some injury bugs throughout that game and moving guys around, a lot of cramping. The ball just didn't bounce our way. It's 14-7 at one point, and then we gave up a score, made it 21-7. Even at that time, I felt like we were still in the game. I thought we were playing decent football at the time. Played, pretty much just, bend but not break a lot in that aspect. But we just couldn't get the things offensively. We couldn't get the the ball moving. Fought field position battles throughout that end of the second half and into the third quarter there. So turned the ball over too much. So just things that not typical CLGLR football type of things. So it's a big week. We got to recover from that.
Well, obviously, like you said, the cramping issues, a few injuries here and there, and just a few miscues out there really kind of took us out of it. And those are things you don't want to have happen in any game, but especially not against a team like that.
Yeah, you got to play. You go against Rock Valley Boyden Hall. Obviously they're ranked high for a reason, and you got to pretty much play mistake-free ball. To stay in the game with those guys and to come out and win games like that. And we did not do that. And we talked about this week. We have to get some corrections, get some guys in playing position. We lost Noah DeHark for the year with an ACL. He had surgery already on Wednesday. Josh Elbert obviously is gone. Lost Graham Eben for a couple weeks here with a high ankle sprain. So, and those guys all kind of play the same position. So as much as depth that we had going into that game, at the end of the game we were getting less on our depth, and guys that maybe didn't play the position as much had to move over and play positions. So, they did a nice job of stepping in, but this week, full week of practice and getting our feet a little bit wet, I feel a lot better about Friday night.
Well, we get to put that game behind us. As you said, the best thing you can do is learn from stuff like that, and you head on into week number 2. Doesn't get a whole lot easier. You get to play at home, which is nice, but another tough opponent in Sergeant Bluff-Luton.
Yeah, it just doesn't get any easier. Our schedule we talked about all year, and the fact of these first 4 games are going to be a dogfight for us. Again, another week of another very talented team. And again, we got to play our best football to come out and to win. They got an extremely good quarterback. Had over 2,200 yards passing last year. Last weekend from ours, he had over 100 yards rushing. And so they have a tailback and a middle linebacker that's commit to Iowa State. Emmy kid who's very extremely talented, moves extremely well. So, again, for us, we're going to have to come out and tackle well. We're going to have to do a better job up front, blocking on the offensive side, make sure we get our assignments from both sides of the ball, and then we got to come out and play our best football.
Talking about Sergeant Bluff-Luton, and we discussed the good quarterback that they have, very talented, very good at the zone read, and obviously their star that they have at the tailback spot. What are some things that we're going to do defensively where we think we might be able to slow them down?
The biggest thing is get to the ball. I felt like last week we didn't do the best job of getting to the ball every play. We got to rally. We got to get guys surrounded around our guys and then make some plays. Our tackling's got to be better in open field, open space tackling, and so all the little things like that are, we have to do in order to slow those guys down on the defensive side. Offensively, we're going to have to take advantage of, they're very disciplined, but they do sit in the same look of defense pretty much the whole game. They don't change a lot. They kind of remind us of ourselves and the fact of, CLGLR football does the same thing. When it comes to playing good football, you got to be disciplined in everything you do, and that's exactly how they play. And so, really, it's just going to come down to, who makes a block, who breaks tackles, and I feel good about our guys going into this game. We've had a good week of practice, got everybody healthy that's playing, and so that's definitely a good start to the week.
Well, and when we talk on the offensive side of the ball, last week we could never really get into the flow of things with some injuries and some cramping and all that stuff. Now having the weather a little bit better this Friday night, Zach will be back and hopefully at full strength, and the other guys that will fill in around. That was got to be one of the keys, is to get back into the flow of things offensively.
Yeah, there's no doubt. That's you got to offensively, you got to put some plays and series together, a couple first downs, and even for the field position battle. Well, last week we didn't do that. This week, we got to take what we get. We got to try to get some multiple series and drives going on the offensive side, and try to move the ball a little bit better than last week. Hopefully we keep the same personnel on the field for most of the game when guys know what they're doing. So, it's hopefully last week, obviously Zach didn't play very much last week, and he definitely had a good week of practice, and I feel like he'll be a much better kid out there tonight, and a different player than what he was last week. So, it should be a cooler night, and we just gotta do little things better on the offensive side.
Well, we always enjoy playing at home at Dicknall Field, so having the home field advantage is nice, but definitely got some heavier rains yesterday. The field is going to be in some difficult situations, possibly wet, a little bit choppy. How do you expect that to affect the game tonight?
I guess if you'd think it would have to be a benefit to us, especially since Sergeant Bluff plays on turf every day, and so now they come down to a grass field. So, the surface might be a little bit different, but I honestly think our game field does a pretty good job of draining, and it will throughout the day. And so we just need to go out and again, keep our footing. There can't be an excuse for that. As the night moves along, the dew sets in, it probably even get worse at that point. But I think our field will be in pretty good shape by the time we play tonight.
Well, Coach, as we ask you each and every week, it almost sounds redundant sometimes, but definitely going into a tough game tonight, coming off a loss in week number 1, what are some things we got to make sure we get done to make sure we can pull off a win tonight?
Number 1, we got to keep our guys on the field that are out there. Number 2, we got to sustain some drives on offense. Number 3, we got to tackle better on defense. And then we got to, number 4, we got to have good special teams play. Those are all the key aspects of the game. And last week we didn't do those. If we don't do it this week, again, we'll struggle. So, we got to come out and do the little things better all the way around. And, we've had, and I think we will. I think we've had a good week of practice, and our kids are up for the challenge. So it was a little bit of a rude awakening last week for us, and an eye opener. And so we'll be ready to go this week.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you each and every week, and we wish you the best of luck tonight.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Joel.
That is the head coach of the Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions, Curtis Even. We'll be back with more of the pregame show when we return.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Then we welcome you back here to Dicknall Field in Rock Rapids for tonight's football matchup between the Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions and the Sergeant Bluff-Luton Warriors. My name's Joel Viss, glad to be with you here tonight and glad to have you along on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. Remember, this broadcast would not be possible without the thanks of our sponsors, so make sure when you see the sponsors throughout tonight's broadcast that you make sure that when you stop in there, you see someone there, make sure you tell them thank you. Because of them, it is possible that we are able to provide the coverage here tonight. The Sergeant Bluff-Luton Warriors and the Lions are starting to make their way out here onto the field, and the good crowd on hand for the Lions tonight, and a decent crowd on the way. They're coming up from Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Any of our Sergeant Bluff-Luton watchers, we welcome you at home as well. Sergeant Bluff-Luton lining up in the end zone as they do, and the Lions will make their way around. The music is playing, like you said, good crowd on hand here tonight for the Lion faithful, and a nice hue of blue here tonight in the stands, and that is definitely in respects and paying homage, and we salute Dana Lutmer tonight with the sea of blue in the stands here for CLGLR. And Dana, we know you're out there, we know you're watching, and Dana Lutmer, the mom of Zach, our quarterback, is battling cancer and could not be here tonight, but we're thinking of you, Dana, and we wish you the best of luck, and we can't wait to have you back here on the sidelines. Lions make their way onto the field here to the school song, and we see them out making their way onto the screen. With that, we will take a break and come back after our national anthem. You're watching Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carry-out and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch. Mm-hmm.
May your holidays sparkle with joy and excitement as the new year is upon us. On behalf of the entire staff of DeNoble, Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, we want to wish you God's peace and blessings as we reflect on this past year and eagerly anticipate the beginnings of the new year. Our prayer for you is for good health, happiness, and quality time with God's family and friends. Happy New Year from DeNoble, Austin and Company PC, Certified Public Accountants, Rock Rapids and Laverne.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, back here at Dicknall Field in Rock Rapids for tonight's matchup between the Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions and the Sergeant Bluff-Luton Warriors. We welcome you in here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. Some of the upcoming events coming around in the upcoming week here on CL Broadcasting. You can tune in on Tuesday, September the 7th for varsity volleyball versus Spirit Lake. That starts at about 6:50. Then on Thursday, September 9th, we'll have volleyball again versus Rock Valley. That'll start at about 7:25. And then next, or not this coming Monday, but Monday, the September the 13th, a school board meeting coming up at 7. Obviously no school this coming Monday because of Labor Day. And right after that, on Tuesday, September 7th, the first day of preschool at Central Lyon. Want to make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just go up there in the top right-hand corner there, click subscribe, and that way we will be able to let you know when we post videos and have different live broadcasts all over the area. You can also follow Central Lyon on Facebook and on Twitter. Captains meeting out at center field here for the coin toss. Zach Lutmer, Cooper Spees, Lyle Moore, and Rex Van Wy, the captains for the Lions. Coin flip in the air, and it looks as if Sergeant Bluff-Luton has won the toss, and that is the case. They have elected to defer. Lions will most likely take the football then, and they will be moving from right to left on your screen. Once again, thank you for coming along here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. My name is Joel Viss, along with you for the ride. Make sure you follow us for each and every Friday night as we follow the Lions throughout their season. The Lions looking for redemption here tonight after a tough loss last week against Boyden Hall Rock Valley. Want to get some revenge, and they want to get after it right away. One of those things last Friday, we struggled to get going on offense, and maybe a good sign here that we're going to start things off on offense tonight. And let's see if we can get the fire started underneath these Lion football players in 2021. Lions will send out Taylor Putnam and Cooper Spees to return the kick. Starting offense will look a little different for the Lions this week. Obviously, Graham Eben is injured. You heard that in the pregame show. And J.J. Vanderzee is back. But Zach Lutmer will lead him out at quarterback. Cooper Spies, Jay Schrick, and Taylor Putnam will be your wideouts. Caden Van Berkom will go into the tailback. Rex Van Wy at the upback position. Your offensive line will be Cale Schulte, Max Gruss, Lyle Moore, J.J. Vanderzee, and Max DeBoer. Sergeant Bluff-Luton stepping it off here, ready to give the ball the boot and get us underway. Doing the kicking duties is Scout Sneller for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Deep kickoff, spiraling down there. Putnam will catch it at his own 13-yard line. Now reversing field, cuts it back up the field. He's wrapped up. Flag will fly. Do believe in the area of a block in the back. The tough break there as the Lions barely get past the 15. And that will come back a little bit farther after the penalty. Putnam was trying to reverse the field, and the Lions got into the back of one of the Sergeant Bluff-Luton players. And they will walk off the 10-yard penalty from the end of the run. So the Lions will start deep in their own territory, back at the 6-yard line here. And no better time to get the offense rolling right now, but could be a little bit tougher for Coach Eben and Coach Cruz making the play calling. When you're this deep in your end zone, you got to be a little bit careful as well. Lions will come out in a tight formation. Quarterback Lutmer calls it out. Flags will fly in early movement. And looks like it might be against the Lions, and it will be a false start. So the Lions will be pushed back even more. Back-to-back penalties, not what we wanted to see here to start the game. Lions now inside at their own 3-yard line. And that really tightens things up as we get the game rolling. Lions back into that bunch set, shotgun formation. You've got Lutmer off to his right. You have Caden Van Berkom. Jet sweep over the left side goes to Putnam. He pushes ahead out to the 5 for a couple. 2-yard run there for Taylor Putnam. Gives him a little bit more breathing room. But Sergeant Bluff-Luton very good at defending that as well. Sergeant Bluff-Luton, they play a base 4-3 defense, but a little bit different as you see the outside backers go way to the outside, and they let Emming do all the work on the middle of the field. A very good linebacker there. Right up the middle, hand to Caden Van Berkom, puts the head down, powers ahead out to the 14-yard line. We'll see if they say he's down early. We'll see what the spot is. They will say the 13. But a nice carry on second down, sets up third down and short. 3rd down and 3 coming for the Lions here. It would be a great help if they could get a first down here and keep the chains moving and help try and at least flip the field position on the opening possession. Once again, they hand off up the middle. Van Berkom puts the head down, powers out to the 22, and going to be very close. Might be a little short of the sticks, but we'll see if they give it to him. They will. 3 yards and a cloud of dust for Caden Van Berkom, but nonetheless, it's a Lion first down. First down and 10, fresh set of downs here for CLGLR on the opening possession of the ball game. Lions now will see if they spread things out a little bit more. They won't. They'll keep everybody in tight. Lutmer in the shotgun with Van Berkom alongside of him. Man in motion is Putnam. Fake to him. Lutmer keeps left side. Looking for room. Doesn't have much. And might have gotten a yard of forward progress. So 2nd down and 9 coming now for the Lions. As Lutmer tried the misdirection. Sergeant Bluff-Luton not fooled on it. As we said, it's going to be tough to run towards the sidelines as they put those linebackers way out there. They do not respect the middle of the field, or that they respect the middle linebacker a lot more. Shotgun formation once again, 2nd down and 9. Lutmer calls it out, rolling out right side, looking down the field, pass out in the flat, and hits Putnam in the shoulder pads. And falls incomplete. No good on that one. So 3rd down and long coming for Central Lyon George Litterock. Pass might have been a little bit behind Putnam, but nonetheless hit him in the shoulder pads. He's got to make that catch. So the Lions will set up 3rd down and 9 here, trying to extend this drive. And like I said, if nothing else, you want to be able to flip the field position and don't give a short field. Boyd and All Rock Valley had a few short fields. Spreading it out wide this time, 2 receivers off to each side. Van Berkom and Lutmer. High snap over Lutmer's head. He corrals it. He's just going to throw it over the top. Has his man is Putnam. Putnam carries across the 40-yard line. And what about turning something out of nothing right there? That was a bad snap. Lutmer corralled it and somehow found his man down the field for a big gainer, and the Lions keep this drive alive. So 1st down and 10 on the pass. .26 yards on the completion to Putnam. 1st down and 10 for the Lions. 4 guys set wide to the right side, empty backfield. Lutmer rolling right. He's going to keep all the way. Rolling out, cuts it up the field, has good yardage, still breaking to the corner. Very close to another Lion 1st down as he crosses the 50-yard line. Gain of 10 yards on the play. They'll say 1st down and 10 for the Lions. Nope. Will they give it to him? Yes, they will. So we're trying to get the chains untangled here. We'll move it down the line. Lions once again will spread it out here. 4 of them set off to the left side this time. Wide receiver wide to the right. Lutmer all alone. He'll hand off, counter play to Van Berkom. He slips as he tries to cut it up the field. The play was there. It just losing his footing there as he was trying to come back across the green for no gain. 2nd down and 10 now for CLGLR. 8:45 to play here in the 1st quarter. Opening drive of the ball game. This drive started back at the Lions 3-yard line basically after a few penalties. Pistol formation now. Twins left, single man to the right. Now man in motion from right to left. That's Rex Van Wy. Handoff left side. Van Berkom puts the head down. Flag will fly on the field, but he powers ahead to the 39-yard line. We'll see what the flag is, usually in the area of a hold. And that will be the call there, holding against the Lions. Tough 5-yard run for Caden Van Berkom, negated there, and the Lions will be pushed back. And we'll push them back on the other side of the 50. 2nd down now and long for the Lions. 2nd and 20 back at their own 45-yard line. Caden Van Berkom will come out of the game. And we saw Reese Vanderzee go into the ball game. Reese will move off to the right side. Twin receivers off to each side. Lutmer sits in that pistol formation. Isaiah Johnson behind him. Man in motion is there. Fake to them all. Screen pass underneath. Johnson's got it. He's out to the races. Down the sidelines. Cuts it back up the field. He has 1st down yardage and out of bounds. And another flag is on the field here, though, as the Lions had it and they nailed it, but a flag flies and looks like it is going to be against the Lions once again. Play will come back, holding once again on the Lions, this time on the outside edge. Looked like what sprung Johnson free there, so 10 yards will be marked off from the spot of the foul. So now it'll go back to the 39-yard line. Got to get to the 36-yard line of Sergeant Bluff-Luton. 24 yards to go, so 2nd down and 24 for Central Lyon George Litterock. Digging themselves a little bit of a hole again. More penalty flags costing the Lions. Handoff up the middle, goes to Van Berkom. He's wrapped up immediately, nothing doing. Back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. 3rd down and 24 now for the Lions as they will set up once again at their own 39-yard line. See what they come up with here if they go back to the screen pass or see if they try and throw one deep. Sergeant Bluff-Luton is going to play way off on the Lions here. They are going to send 4 deep defensive backs there, so the Lions will have the middle of the field open. Lutmer's just going to keep and run with himself. He's trying to outrun the defense. Now he does up the field and out of bounds at the 46, 47-yard line is what they'll give him. 8 yards on the carry, but nonetheless the Lions will be forced to punt the ball away here on 4th down. So a good drive and a bad drive all in one there. Some penalty flags negated some good plays, but the Lions able to move the ball. Now let's see what Van Berkom can do with his boot, and we'll see if he gives it away on the kick. Jacob Imming, the lone man, back to do the receiving of the punt. High spiraling kick there. Fair catch called at the 20, and Imming will take it right there where it will be downed. So the Lions will come out on the defensive side of the ball now and see if they can put up a stop of their own. Sergeant Bluff-Luton, their offense will come out, and it all runs through their quarterback, Tyler Smith, and halfback Jacob Imming. Imming, a Iowa State recruit at that tailback spot and middle linebacker. Sergeant Bluff-Luton going to run a lot of stuff just like Central Lyon, George Little. They're going to go empty backfield, 4 wide to the left side, single man to the right side. Tyler Smith will call it out. Rolling out left side, has some pressure, dumps out in the flat, has his man. First down yardage and a little more as he's dragged down right at the 30-yard line, so they'll give him 10 yards on the reception. Tyler Schenklenberg, the receiver. First down and 10. Sergeant Bluff-Luton going to go with a little bit of tempo here. Snap again, quarterback keeper right up the middle, wrapped up immediately and drove down with authority. Good gang tackling that time as Tyler Smith goes back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Second down and 10 now for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Change it up a little bit. They'll send twin receivers left, single man to the right. Imming will now come up and set up to the left side of Smith. Breaking out there, swing pass over to Imming. He's got yardage as he breaks forward through a few tackles, powers ahead, and do believe he has first down yardage. Had a man over there, was Putnam trying to take him down, but Imming just powered his way over the top. They'll say the knee went down after a gain of 8. Third down and 2 now for the Warriors. Lions need a big defensive stand here, see if they can't shut it down, get the ball back. Swing pass once again to Imming. He's got first down yardage. He'll get out across the 40, brought down in the open field by Vanderzee. Nice tackle by Vanderzee, but still enough for a first down. Tough play there with a guy as talented as Imming. Six yards on that reception that time around. First down and 10. Twins to the left, back to pass here once again. Smith looks deep down the field, out in the flat, has his man caught at the first down marker. And the catch made this time by Nick Hinkle. Gets out of bounds once again after crossing the 50 and a 45 to the 44. 12-yard pickup on that reception. Sergeant Bluff-Luton moving the ball well here. Single receiver to the left, twins to the right. They'll hand off to Imming, reverse around. Lions got caught off guard, off to the races, down the sidelines. First down yardage once again, down to about the 30-yard line. Pickup of 14 there for Jake Hamilton. Hamilton on the reverse end around, and discipline on the defensive ends got to be there. First down and 10 once again for the Warriors. Quarterback keeper to the left side, that's Smith. Cuts it up the field. He's wrapped up after a tough 3, maybe 4 yards. We'll see where they mark him on the far side of the field. Looks like 3 yards for Tyler Smith on that carry, so second down and 7. 2nd and 7. Twin receivers right, single man to the left. Smith in that shotgun with Imming set off to his side. Fake the hand. Now the quarterback has some pressure, keeps his feet, fighting back to the line of scrimmage, but the Lions wrap him up and finally bring him down. Max Gruss, the first man to get there and slow him down, and then the rest of the Lion defensive line making their way through. So a loss of 4 on the carry, or on the sack there. Will push them back to 3rd down and 11. Obviously 4 down territory if you're Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Twins break out to the right side, single man left. Pistol formation, Imming right behind Smith. Now looking to the sidelines, going to call an audible with 4 seconds to go on the play clock. Going to have to hurry here, and they do get it off. Deep pass down the sidelines, has his man on the comeback route, and the catch is made for a 12-yard pickup and another first down for the Warriors. Catch was made by Scott Kroll that time. First down and 10, new set of downs, and just like that, the Warriors waste no time getting out of trouble. Lions had them caught up, just couldn't finish it off. First down and 10, Warriors. Ball at the 19-yard line. Twins to the right, single man to the left. Man in motion. There is the up back. Imming in the backfield. Quick pass over the outside there in the flat. Can't be tackled there. Out of there. Schenkelberg busts down inside the 5. Knocked out of bounds by Vanderzee at about the 2-yard line is where they'll say. So 17 more yards that time. Tyler Schenkelberg. Tyler Smith commanding a great offense right here as the Warriors are just marching it down the field. Pistol formation, Twins right, single left. Now Imming will shift and come to the left side. Man now comes in motion. They'll hand off Imming right up the middle of the field, puts the head down, and he powers through for the 2-yard touchdown. Jacob Imming, 2 yards out, scores the first touchdown of the night, and Sergeant Bluff-Luton is the first team on the board. 3:12 to go here in the first quarter. Sergeant Bluff-Luton, a 2-yard run. Extra point will come on now here. And on to do the kicking duties once again is Scout Sneller. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up. And the kick is wide left, no good. So at 3:12 to go here in the first quarter, 6-0. Sergeant Bluff-Luton leads. Central Lyon George Litterock will be back with more after this break and more CLGLR football on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network.
May your holidays sparkle with joy and excitement as the new year is upon us. On behalf of the entire staff of DeNoble, Austin & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants, we want to wish you God's peace and blessings as we reflect on this past year and eagerly anticipate the beginnings of the new year. Our prayer for you is for good health, happiness, and quality time with God's family and friends. Happy New Year from DeNoble, Austin & Company PC, Certified Public Accountants, Rock Rapids and Laverne.
Back at Dicknall Field here in Rock Rapids, Joel Viss with you on the call. Sergeant Bluff-Luton leading Central Lyon George Litterock, just scoring a touchdown. A Jacob Imming 2-yard run. The extra point was no good. And a 6-0 lead here in the first quarter. Lions will get their second crack at offense here. And hopefully they can clean up some of the penalties and keep themselves marching forward and see if they can answer the Warrior touchdown. Sneller will step it off here as he has the official signal ready to give the ball the boot. Cooper Spees and Taylor Putnam once again back to do the receiving duties for the Lions. Kick once again will go to Putnam. He'll take it at his 9-yard line, just work his way right up the right side of the field. Stutter steps a little bit, gets out across the 20 to the 25, maybe the 26. Depending on the spot of the ball. Nonetheless, the Lions will start on their second drive from there. Ball will be spotted at the 26-yard line of CLGLR. A lot better than they were the first time. as they were inside the 10, and then a penalty pushed them inside the 5 before moving it back out across towards midfield and stalling out to punt the ball away. Lions will come out in that pistol formation. Twin receivers left, single man to the right. Van Berkom stands behind Lutmer. Now Rex Van Wy moves in motion there. Fake the hand. Quick pass to the outside. Has a man. That's Putnam. Putnam, nice stutter step. Down the field he goes. Down the sidelines being run down and knocked out of bounds at the 27-yard line. But a big gain for the Lions on first down. Taylor Putnam off to the races. What a great fake and a great throw to catch Sergeant Bluff-Luton sleeping on that one. Ball goes all the way down from 126 to the other 26-yard line. 48-yard pass to Putnam. Empty backfield here, first down and 10. Lutmer is going to keep right side. He's off to the races, down around trying to make the corner. He'll get there, cuts it up the field, knocked out of bounds, and but not after a pickup of about 7 yards on first down. Second down and 4. Looks like a gain of 6 after the run for Lutmer. Lions on the move there, got some life after that opening play, pushing them in to Sergeant Bluff-Luton territory. Looking to jump into the red zone here. Everybody in tight, twins to the right, single man left. Lutmer in the shotgun, man in motion, that's Putnam. Fake to there, back to pass, looking left side. Now he rolls out, looking deep down the field, lobs it to the corner, and throws it right between Putnam and Jay Schrick. Ball will fall incomplete and bring up third down. Not a bad play there. Nobody open, just kind of throw it where nobody is and come back to live and fight another day. Lions third down and 4 here. Empty backfield for Lutmer. Twins to the left, single man to the right. Got to expect Lutmer to take off on this. There's that counter play once again. Caden Van Berkom cuts it up the field. He's got the first down. Inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line is where they will spot the ball. 7 yards on the pickup. First down for the Lions inside of the Sergeant Bluff-Luton red zone. Lions break the huddle, first down and 10. Single man to off to the right, that is Cooper Spees. Twins to the left, pistol formation. Now here comes Van Wy from right to left, calling it out. Handoff right up the middle, goes to Van Berkom. He puts the head down and pushes it down to the 11 for a tough 2. Second down and 8 will be the call here for the Lions. 2 minutes to go in this first quarter, trying to answer the score from Sergeant Bluff-Luton. The Warriors lead 6-0 after a 2-yard touchdown and a failed extra point. Second down and 8 here. Lions send 2 to the left, single man to the right. Shotgun formation. Lutmer calls it out. He'll hand off. No, he'll keep right up the middle of the field, trying to get through the clutches, fighting for more yards. Won't get much, maybe a yard to the 10 is what they'll give him. Nonetheless, it will set up third down and 7. Reese Vanderzee now going to come into the ball game here. He'll come in as Van Wy will check out, take the up back out of the situation, bring in another wide receiver here on third down and long. Lions break the huddle once again. They're going to keep everybody in tight, though. Shotgun formation, Lutmer and Van Berkom. Man in motion, that's Vanderzee. They call it out. Rolling out left side is Lutmer looking down the field. Now he's going to tuck and keep and throws it to the goal line and cannot complete it to Vanderzee. And good to see a man in the area trying to avoid the sack. And he does. So the incomplete pass will set up fourth down and 7. And we'll see if the Lions choose to go for it. It looks like that might be the call here with 52 seconds on the board. Lions will go for it here on fourth down, trying to answer the call. Down 6-0 here in the first quarter. Shotgun formation, twins off to each side. Van Berkom stands to the right side. Man in motion is Vanderzee. Calling it out, rolling right side, going to look into the end zone. Cooper Spies has the catch. He is short of the goal line, but he's got the first down at the 1 yard line. Pass, a 9 yard pass from Lutmer to Cooper Spies. That'll make it first and goal at the 1 yard line. Lions will bring out the big package. This time you got to think. Ball on the 1 yard line. Here come the Lions. Power I formation. Lutmer up under center. Handoff right up the middle. Goes to Van Berkom. The head is down, and he is through for the 1 yard touchdown. Lions are on the board. They have tied it at 6. A great answer by CLGLR after the Sergeant Bluff-Luton touchdown to come back and put a score of their own. Now a chance to come out and take the lead. Lutmer will go down to do the holding here as we set up in the swinging gate formation. Lions do know that they can jump out of this and go into offense out of that. So Lutmer is the holder. The kicker is Matthew Deeren as he steps it off. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 31 seconds to go here in the first quarter. The Lions on top, 7-6. We'll be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Back at Dicknall Field here in Rock Rapids, the Lions have answered the Warriors with a touchdown of their own, taking the ball 74 yards and punching it in on a 1 yard Caden Van Berkom touchdown. The extra point was good to give the Lions the 1 point edge. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Glad to have you along here on the Central Lion Broadcast Network. My name's Joel Viss. Wherever you're watching tonight, we are glad to be able to provide this to you, and a big thank you to all the sponsors that make this broadcast possible. Deeren will put the ball down here and be ready to go here as he'll break the huddle and wait for the official signal. Matt Deeren moving into the kicking duties here, a 6 foot, 156-pound sophomore. Deeren will give the ball a boot, a low, high kick there, caught down at the 10-yard line, making his way back across, straight up the middle of the field to Schecklenberg, and finally tripped up by Putnam at the 40-yard line. A big hole there for Sergeant Bluff-Luton, and they have some good starting field position here for their second offensive possession. Warriors able to march it right down the field on the Lions, using a lot of the air to go to, and a perfect 6 for 6 passing the ball for Tyler Smith on that first drive. We'll see if the Lions can shore up that defense a little bit more. Pistol formation, twins to the left, single man to the right. Now Emming will shift here and stand alongside. Smith's going to call it out. He will keep himself right up the middle, wrapped up immediately as he crosses the line of scrimmage. Van Berkom, the first man to make contact. He'll fall forward for about 3. And we will see. That should do it here for the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, Central Lyon George Little Rock leading Sergeant Bluff-Luton 7-6. We'll come back with more in the second quarter when we return to Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
Back at Dicknall Field here in Rock Rapids, Joelvis with you here on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. Remember, we've got some stuff coming up next week. Tuesday, Varsity Volleyball versus Spirit Lake at 6:50. Next week, Thursday, volleyball versus Rock Valley at about 7:25. And Monday, September 13th, we'll have a school board meeting at 7 o'clock. That all comes your way here on the Broadcast Network, so feel free to tune in. Second quarter gets under the way. Second down and 7 for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. They'll send Twins to the left, single man to the right. Shotgun formation for Smith. He'll call it out. Quick pass over the left side. Has his man Schecklenberg. Fights through a tackle. Has the first down and knocked out of bounds inside of Lyon territory at the 44-yard line. Well, they'll say he stepped down at the 45. Still a 12-yard pickup for Schecklenberg. Schecklenberg, the intended receiver and the main receiving threat. Quarterback keeper up the middle, runs through a few missed tackles, makes a few more guys miss. Now he's inside the 40 down to the 38-yard line. 7-yard pickup that time for Tyler Smith on the designed quarterback draw. Second down and 3. Imming will shift up here in that shotgun formation. Man in motion. Flags will fly. And we'll have an illegal shift against Sergeant Bluff-Luton. 2 men in motion at the same time. I'm going to say they said that Jacob Imming was not set before the second man went in motion. So that'll bring up second down and 8 now. Back at the 43-yard line. Twins to the right, single man to the left. Pistol formation. Now Imming shifts once again. He'll come up into the shotgun. Man in motion once again, back to pass. Smith looking deep down the field, shoots it down the sidelines, has a man, and a jumping catch, they will say yes. Got the feet down, he just went up and over the defensive back there for the Lions and makes the catch down at the 18-yard line. 25-yard reception down the sidelines there. First down and 10, Sergeant Bluff-Luton, just under 11 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Twin receivers left, single man to the right. Imming makes his shift once again. Smith calls it out. Rolling out right side, quarterback keeper all the way. He's going to cut back into the green, wrapped up, has a couple, and will be brought down accordingly at about the 12-yard line. So a pickup of about 5 on first down. Second down and 5 now for the Warriors as Schulte will come out of the ball game. Twins right, single man to the left. Smith and Imming in that shotgun formation. Hinkle now in motion from left to right. False start up front as the offensive guard loses his footing. And a 5-yard penalty will push him back to second down and 10. Lions got to take advantage here of one of these penalties here. Can't keep letting Sergeant Bluff-Luton bail themselves out. Need a big-time stand here with their backs against the wall. Smith waits for Imming to come up, gets that man in motion once again. Fake there, hand right up the middle to Imming. He's wrapped up immediately, gets a yard. 1 yard on the carry, third down and 9. Lions have had the Warriors in this position a couple times, but the Warriors have been able to make the pass and make the play to get themselves out of it. 3rd down and 9, most likely a 4-down territory here. Twins to the right, single man here to the left. Smith and Emming in the backfield once again. Back to pass is Smith. He's looking right side, now back over the middle of the field. Has his man, Schecklenberg, makes a diving catch at the 1-yard line. Maybe the 2 is where they'll set him up. But a 14-yard catch there. What a great grab by Schecklenberg. 1st down and goal from the 2 here once again for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Shotgun formation here. Twins left, single man to the right. Smith calls it out. He'll go around the end, wrapped up, but pushes his way in for the Warrior touchdown. From 2 yards out, Tyler Smith, the runner this time. Pushing the score to 12-7 in favor of Sergeant Bluff-Luton with 8:54 to go here in the 2nd quarter. We'll see if they try to go for 2 this time around. And looks like that will be the case, trying to erase the missed extra point. Reverse once again around the outside, and once again, Hinkle gets the 2-point conversion, or Jake Hamilton on the 2-point conversion. And Lions have been fooled on that twice. So with 8:54 to go in the half, it's 14-7 in favor of Sergeant Bluff-Luton. You're listening to Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local Pizza Ranch.
Back in Rock Rapids at Dick Null Field, 14-7. Sergeant Bluff-Luton leading Central Lyon George Little Rock with 8:54 to go here in the half. 2-point conversion being scored after the 2-yard touchdown run by quarterback Tyler Smith of the Warriors. Scout Sneller back on to do the kicking duties here. He's going to shift the ball here wide to the left side and try and kick Isaiah Johnson and Taylor Putnam back to do the receiving duties here for the Lions. As Sneller is ready to give the ball the boot, he will. A shorter kick. Putnam's going to come underneath of it. Him and Johnson run into each other. Dorian now making his way up the field. Crosses the 35 to the 37 before being brought down. That was very close to disaster as Putnam was coming up to play it, but Dorian Johnson took it away. And it's 1st down and 10 for the Lions. Once again, trying to answer the score of Sergeant Bluff-Luton. 14-7, the Lions trail here. Plenty of time in the second half, or in the 2nd quarter. Excuse me on that one. 1st and 10 for the Lions. They'll send a twin receivers right, 3 receivers to the left, empty backfield for Lutmer. Man in motion, that is Putnam. They'll hand off. Putnam left side, stair-stepping it up the left side, tripped up as he gets out to the 40-yard line. Pick up a 4 for Taylor. And he'll bring up 2nd down and 6. Isaiah Johnson going to come into the ball game now here as Van Wy will come out. 2nd down and 6. Lions ball on their own 40-yard line. Clock is on the move here in the 2nd quarter. Single man to the left, twins to the right. Johnson stands behind Lutmer. Lutmer calls it out. We shift, and a flag will fly. And we have got movement in the backfield. Isaiah Johnson jumped early. So a 5-yard penalty. Once again, a flag against the Lions, putting them back behind the sticks. Ball goes back now to the 35-yard line. Will be second down and 12. Twins right, single man left. Shifting once again is Van Berkom. They'll call it out, fake the hand, rolling out right side, deep down the field, down the seam. It's Putnam, but he's just outside of his hands. It was there. Putnam broke free down the seam, and Lutmer saw him, just could not connect. Ball falls incomplete, and that was a home run ball on that one. The Lions had it, just couldn't quite get it. Reese Vanderzee comes back in here on third down. Van Berkom will check out. Third down and 12 here for the Lions. Need to get out to the 47-yard line for a first down and give themselves a chance to keep the drive alive. Twins to each side, shotgun formation. Man in motion is Putnam, fake to him. Back screen underneath to Johnson. Johnson cuts it up the field, but picked up immediately. Jacob Emming makes the tackle out there and read it very well. So a 2-yard pickup on the screen pass. We'll set up fourth down and 10, and the Lions are going to be forced to punt this ball away. Back to boot it again is Van Berkom. A spiraling punt will hit the ground, take a Lion bounce inside the 25 and roll dead at the 22, where Vanderzee will down it with 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. So the Lions come up with nothing. Now their defense needs to get a stand. Sergeant Bluff-Luton is 2 for 2 on offensive possessions with very little resistance from the Lion D. Warriors will take over here on their own 22-yard line. 7 minutes is plenty of time to move down the field. Lions would love nothing more than to force a 3-and-out and give themselves a little bit of time to try and answer the call once again. Twins right, single man to the left, man in motion. Quick pass out in the flat. There's Schecklenberg. He puts the stiff arm down and he runs out of bounds, but not before he hits the, he's going to be just shy. Looks like 9 yards on the carry, and he is upset. He knows that he had one. Second down and 1 now for the Warriors. Ball spotted at the 31-yard line. Send twin receivers to the left side, single man to the right. Shotgun formation. Smith brings a man in motion from right to left. They're going to hand off right up the middle there. Emming will power ahead, has the first down as he pushes out to the 34. Looks like a tough 3 yards for Jacob Emming. First down and 10 now for the Warriors. Ball is spotted at the 34-yard line. 6:39 to play here in the second quarter. Lions need a defensive stand. Back to pass once again is Smith. He's going to heave it down the left sidelines. Good coverage by the Lions, and it's picked off by Lutmer, but they're going to say no, he did not get the feet down as he made the catch, so incomplete will be the pass. First incomplete pass there by Tyler Smith on the night. He is now 10 of 11 throwing the ball. Lutmer had a great beat on it. He played it perfectly, just couldn't get the catch before the feet went out of bounds. Second down and 10 now for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Twin receivers left, single man to the right. Smith calls it out, back to pass once again, looking left side. Now he's in trouble. He's going to tuck, he's going to run. Up the middle of the field, he slips a few tackles and gets stuck by Van Berkom at the 38-yard line. So he picks up 4. 3rd down and 6 now. Good pressure that time by the Lions. Good coverage downfield and allowing that defensive line to get there. Need to do it one more time here as the clock dips below 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Ball at the 38-yard line, 3rd down and 6. Twin receivers go right this time, single man to the left. Here comes Imming. He'll set up to the right side of Smith. Back to pass. Looking right side once again. Going deep down the field again. He's got a man over the top. Caught at the 30-yard line and brought down. Outrunning the field there as Isaiah Johnson makes the tackle at the 15. But another tough catch there. Jake Hamilton going over the top. And once again, the Warriors bailed out on 3rd and long. 46-yard reception that time for Jake Hamilton. 1st down and 10 at the 16-yard line. Man in motion is Hamilton once again. They'll hand off up the middle. Imming breaks it out right side. He's got plenty of room, and he will walk in for the Warrior touchdown. 16 yards on the carry, Jacob Imming. And it's a 2-touchdown lead for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Kicking the duties will come back on here. They'll give Sneller another shot at it, leading 20-7. Sneller missed on his first attempt. Snap was good, hold is good, kick is up, and that kick is good. 5:01 to play here in the second quarter. Sergeant Bluff-Luton leading Central Lyon George Little Rock 21-7. We'll be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
Back at Dicknall Field here in Rock Rapids, Sergeant Bluff-Luton leading by 2 touchdowns here with 5 minutes to go in the first half. 21-7 lead over Central Lyon George Little Rock. This time a 16-yard touchdown run by Jacob Imming. The kick from Scout Sneller was good. So the Lions once again will get the ball with 5 minutes to go here in the half and looking to answer. Lions definitely need to at least use this entire clock. They don't want to give Sergeant Bluff-Luton another shot. So they want to be able to move the ball down, if nothing else, even if you don't score, run the entire clock out. Sneller has the sign. He'll once again send off to the left side here as he will be ready to give the ball to boot. Last time a short kick was caught by Dorian Johnson, the up back. A little better kick this time over the top. Caught by Isaiah Johnson. He looks right side there, now cuts it up the field, tries to juke, and that's Putnam actually. And Putnam is brought down, but the ball comes loose, and the Lions do fall on top of it. So the ball is fumbled there by Putnam. And the Lions able to jump on top of it and maintain possession. First down and 10 at their own 33-yard line here. Lions a decent starting field position. What can they do with it? No need to rush. 4:49 to play here in the half. Plenty of time. Twin receivers to the left, single man to the right. Twin up backs there, empty backfield. Here's that counter play. Cutting it up the field is Van Berkom. He's wrapped up immediately. Sergeant Bluff-Luton ready for that this time as he picks up a yard. So 2nd down and 9 here for CLGLR. Second down and maybe 8. They will say he's just shy of the 35, however you want to call it. Trips to the left, single man to the right. Pistol formation for Lutmer. Back to pass, looking left side. Now he's going to tuck. He's going to run right up the middle of the field. Breaks it out left side. First down yardage up to the 48, maybe the 49 is where they'll part him. First down and 10, 14-yard run for Zach Lutmer. Lions move the chains, and they push that down ahead. Van Berkom going to stay in, as well as Isaiah Johnson. They will take Reese Vanderzee out of the game here. Clock on the move. Under 4 minutes to play here. Ball just shy of the midfield marker. Lions trail by 2 touchdowns, looking to answer and cut into that Warrior lead. Pistol formation, twins right, single man left. Lutmer calls it out, fakes the hand, rolls out right side. He's got pressure, got to duck. Now he's got to tuck again. Will Lutmer go? He's going to try and run, throws it, and just about throws an interception there. And trying to make a play, but cannot complete. Incomplete pass sets up 2nd down and 10. Very dangerous throw there as it hit the hands of the defensive back. That was Scott Kroll. Second and 10 for CLGLR at their own 49-yard line. Clock stops on the incompletion. Twins right, single man to the left. Those 2 upbacks are there. Man in motion is Putnam. They hand off to Putnam. He's blown up immediately. The D tackle coming through there for Sergeant Bluff-Luton, man. He came untouched. That was Tyler Lutgren. Putnam blown up in the backfield there. Nothing he could do. He was hit as soon as he got it back at the 44-yard line, a loss of 6. 3rd down and long here once again for the Lions behind the chains. And got to come up with something special to keep this drive alive. Everybody in tight here, shotgun formation. Lutmer calls it out, back to pass. Quick pass over the middle, has Cooper Spees. Spees makes the catch. And he is brought down across the 50 at the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup, but well short of the first down marker. We'll see what the Lions choose to do here, if they try to go for it or if they choose to punt the ball away. Lions look as if they're going to go for it here with 2 minutes to go. This is gutsy just across midfield. 4th down and 7. Empty formation. Lutmer rolls out right side, has his man Putnam at the 40-yard line. He's got it, and he's got the first down. 8-yard pickup on the pass play. First down and 10 for the Lions. Minute 55 to go here in this first half. Lions trying to cut into the lead. 1st and 10 at the Warrior 40-yard line. Shotgun formation. Twin receivers to each side. Lutmer and Van Berkom. Lutmer calls it out. Here comes Vanderzee in motion, right to left. Rolling out right side. Going to throw it deep down the sideline. Spees has a step, but overshooting everybody is Lutmer. Ball will fall incomplete. Good double move there by Spees. He had the man beat down the sidelines. But the ball just overthrown and out of bounds. Clock will stop on the incompletion with 1:32. 2nd down and 10 for CLGLR. Lions will break the huddle. Send twin receivers off to each side again. Pistol formation as Van Berkom stands behind. Vanderzee once again in motion from right to left. Going to go quarterback keeper right up the middle of the field. Wrapped up and brought down at the line of scrimmage there, reaching out and just getting a paw on him was Jonas Denman, and stops Lutmer from going anywhere. So to bring up 3rd down and 10, and the clock is on the move. Well, as we said, if the Lions can do nothing else, they definitely don't want to give the ball back. But the Lions will call timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back with the rest of this first half when we return to Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Back at Dicknall Field here in Rock Rapids, Sergeant Bluff-Luton leading Central Lyon George Little Rock 21-7. The Lions have the football, 3rd down and 10 at the Warrior 40-yard line. Coming up at the half, we have the junior cheer performance here on the Lion Broadcast Network. We have 70 little cheerleaders, roughly, ready to perform for your pleasure, all getting together and cheering with our varsity cheerleaders here today. 3rd down and 10, twin receivers to each side, empty backfield for Lutmer. Lutmer back to pass once again, looking underneath there. Now he's going to throw it deep down the field once again, and losing the ball was Johnson over the top. He got by the safety there, but ball falls incomplete as he couldn't find it. 4th down and 10, a minute on the clock here. We'll see what the Lions choose to do once again. If they choose to go for it here on 4th down. Still have 2 timeouts to their credit, so they can play the middle of the field. But it's tough to leave the ball right at the 40-yard line with as potent as this offense is for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Lions will call timeout here once again. Want to talk it over. 1 minute to play here in the first half, 21-7. Sergeant Bluff-Luton leading. Sergeant Bluff-Luton got off to the early start and scored first and failed the extra point to make it 6-0. The Lions came right back and punched it down the field and were able to score as well, take the lead at 7-6. Following that, Sergeant Bluff-Luton answered with a touchdown of their own. A 2-point conversion made it 14-7. And then another touchdown here to their credit in the second quarter to make it 21-7. Lions looking to get onto the winning track here after a loss last week against Rock Valley Boyden Hall over in Hall. Sergeant Bluff-Luton looking to go 2-0 after picking up a win over Lamar's last Friday night. Next Friday night, we'll go on the road. Once again, the Lions will travel to West Sioux and go down to Haywarden, and a new field down there last year, a nice turf field for the Lions to play on, but another tough task as West Sioux, another one of those ranked opponents here in the opening month of the 2021 season. So the Lions will come out here and set up on 4th down. They'll send twin receivers to the left side, single man to the right side. Lutmer in the shotgun with Van Berkom alongside of him. Big 4th down here for the Lions. Rolling right side, has protection, throws in the flat, and Putnam does not make the catch at the 20. They're going to say he trapped it on the ground, and the ball will fall incomplete, and the Lions will turn it over on downs and give it back to Sergeant Bluff-Luton. So the Warriors take over 1st down and 10 on their own 40-yard line with a 2-touchdown lead in 53 seconds and 3 timeouts to their credit. So you know that they're going to take some shots here. Lions got to play sound defense on this one. They cannot get caught off guard. We've seen that reverse work a couple times for them, and they definitely have the threats down the field. So the Lions got to be surefire on the offense or on the defensive side. Back to pass is Smith looking left side. He's going to take one way over the top and overshoots his intended receiver. Had Scott Kroll down the sidelines. Kroll had a step, but could not catch up to the overthrown ball. So the clock stops with 48 seconds to go. Second down and 10. Sergeant Bluff-Luton really nothing to lose here by taking the shots down the field. The worst thing that could happen is a interception, and as long as they don't let it return for a touchdown. Twins to the right, single man to the left, shotgun formation. Smith will back to pass again. Quick pass over here, has Kroll. Kroll reaches for the sidelines, but brought down in bounds. Good tackle by Taylor Putnam. And the clock is on the move. Just a 4-yard pickup on that pass. Third down and 6. Back to pass again is Smith. A little bit quicker this time. Now he's in trouble. He's going to tuck. He's going to run. Looking down the field. Throws over the top, and the Lions defense breaks down. Finds Scheckelberg. And Scheckelberg, a big catch. Very wise by the quarterback to pick up his eyes and look down the field. The Lions were converging, thinking he was running. And instead, he comes up with a throw. Ball down to the 30-yard line. 26-yard reception that time. And Sergeant Bluff-Luton will call a timeout this time with 18 seconds here on the clock. Well, as we said, here at the half, we have our junior cheer program coming up, and we will do our best to give you the best footage of that as we can. No school coming up on Monday for Labor Day, and next Tuesday, preschool starts at Central Lyon, so Tuesday, September 7th, preschool kicking off. Also on September 7th, tune in here on the CL Broadcast Network for varsity volleyball versus Spirit Lake. That game will start at about 6:50. Thursday night, September the 9th, we'll have more volleyball action for you here on the network, and that will be against Rock Valley. First serve for that around 7:25. And then on September 13th, a Monday, we will have a school board meeting at 7 o'clock. Those things still coming your way. Remember, if you subscribe to the broadcast network, you will be notified of those live events, and so make sure you do that. Just click up there in the top right corner and subscribe to our channel. First down and 10 from the 30-yard line here for Sergeant Bluff-Luton out of the timeout. Lions looking to hold them off and just stay down by 2 touchdowns here at the half. Definitely don't want to go down by 3. Back to pass is Smith. He's looking left side. He's going to heave one towards the end zone. Has a man at the 5, and he'll run in for the touchdown. That is Nick Hinkle. A 30-yard reception, and just like that, it is a 27-7 lead for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Lions turn it over on downs at the 40-yard line. And Sergeant Bluff-Luton, a quick strike offense, marches it right down the field and puts one in the end zone. Sneller on to do the kicking duties once again. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and the kick is good as well. 9 seconds to play here in the first half. 28-7, Sergeant Bluff-Luton leading Central Lyon George Little Rock. We'll be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
May your holidays sparkle with joy and excitement as the new year is upon us. On behalf of the entire staff of DeNoble, Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, we want to wish you God's peace and blessings as we reflect on this past year and eagerly anticipate the beginnings of the new year. Our prayer for you is for good health, happiness, and quality time with God's family and friends. Happy New Year from DeNoble, Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, Rock Rapids and Laverne.
Back in Rock Rapids here at Dicknall Field, a heartbreaker there as the Lions had moved the ball into Sergeant Bluff-Luton territory, trying to cut into the lead here before the half, and it turns worse as they turn it over on downs. And Sergeant Bluff-Luton, a few big plays later, able to punch it in, and a 30-yard touchdown reception for Nick Hinkle makes the score 28-7, with just 9 seconds to go here in the half. Should expect just a little squib kick here and not much of a return unless Sergeant Bluff-Luton is very daring and choose to kick it deep. Cooper, Spees, and Johnson back to do the returning. Oh, no, that's Putnam back there as they both stand on their 12-yard line. Short little squib kick caught by Dorian Johnson. He'll pick it up and start moving over the right side of the field. Has some blockers. Cuts it up across the 35 to the 36 with 3 seconds to go. And the Lions will have one more play before the half. A tough second quarter for the Lions here tonight as they led 7-6 at the end of the first quarter. But 3 touchdowns for the Warriors in quarter number 2, giving them that 3-touchdown advantage here. We expect going into the half. We'll see what the Lions choose to do here, see if they just decide to take a knee and go into the half and regroup. They will hand off to Van Berkom. He'll power ahead for a couple yards, but that will bring us to the end of the half after the 4-yard gainer. At the half, Sergeant Bluff-Luton leading Central Lyon George Litterock by a score of 28-7. We'll be back with our halftime show when we return to Lyon football here on the Lyon Broadcast Network.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carry-out and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
Then we welcome you back here to Dicknall Field at the half, 28-7. Sergeant Bluff-Luton leading Central Lyon George Litterock. And the junior cheer program coming on for the halftime festivities here tonight. And the junior cheer, about 70 girls out there being a part of the junior cheer program this year. And they got a chance to do some practices with our varsity cheerleaders this week. And now the chance to perform here tonight, so we hope you enjoy their performance. Well, there goes our junior cheerleaders, and what a great job they did out there, and always fun to see all the little girls to get out on the field and do their thing. And someday maybe they will be cheerleaders of their own here for Central Lyon George Little Rock. Here at the half, 28-7, Sergeant Bluff-Luton with the lead. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll take a little bit closer look at some of the stats from the first half when we return to CLGLR Lyon football on the Lyon Broadcast Network.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
May your holidays sparkle with joy and excitement as the new year is upon us. On behalf of the entire staff of DeNoble, Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, we want to wish you God's peace and blessings as we reflect on this past year and eagerly anticipate the beginnings of the new year. Our prayer for you is for good health, happiness, and quality time with God's family and friends. Happy New Year from DeNoble, Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, Rock Rapids and Laverne.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch. Mm-mm.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
Well, welcome you back here to the half on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. My name is Joel Viss. Glad to have you along. Sergeant Bluff-Luton leading Central Lyon George Little Rock by a score of 28-7 here at the half. Sergeant Bluff-Luton got the scoring underway here in the first quarter. They took over on their first offensive possession and punched one in from 2 yards out with Jacob Imming. The point after was no good to make it 6-0 in favor of the Warriors early on. The Lions were able to return the favor, came right back down the field, and Caden Van Burkham scored from 1 yard out. And the kick after was good, making it 7-6 in favor of CLGLR at the end of the first quarter. Going into the second quarter, though, Sergeant Bluff-Luton kept punishing away and doing their job and put up 3 touchdowns in that second quarter. A 2-yard run from quarterback Tyler Smith, a 16-yard run from Jacob Imming, and a 30-yard reception from Nick Hinkle there at the closing seconds there of the first half to make the score 28-7 here at the end of the first half of play. The Lions have moved the ball well tonight, just have not been able to finish it off. Some penalties have hurt them, and some missed opportunities have caught them as well. Lions rushing the ball here tonight. They have 19 carries so far for 66 yards on the ground. Zach Lutmer, 6 of 15 through the air for 99 yards. Cooper Spees has a couple catches for 15. Taylor Putnam has been the main target, 3 catches for 82 yards. And Isaiah Johnson has 1 catch for 2 yards. And as we said, there's been a couple other plays in there. We had a Taylor Putnam streaking down the seam there. He was wide open, just could not catch him over the middle, just overthrown. We had a shot with Cooper Spees down in the end zone, and that ball just a little bit overthrown as well. So the Lions have had some opportunities. They just have not been able to connect and collect on those opportunities, and that is where the score sits after that. Obviously, Sergeant Bluff-Luton striking in all phases of the game, and Tyler Smith has done a lot of it with the arm here. Only 1 incompletion on the night. He is 14 of 15 through the air for 231 yards and a touchdown. And rushing the ball, haven't had to do a whole lot. They have only rushed the ball 13 times for 56 yards. So mainly through the air is the way that Sergeant Bluff-Luton has gone to the attack and have been very, very effective for them as well. Tyler Schinkelberg is obviously the main target for the Warriors. He has done a phenomenal job. He catches it out of the backfield. He's caught some down on just a little out patterns, and he has also slipped out behind the defensive backs there. Got a big catch late there in the first half where he got behind the defense and able to grab one. He's got 6 catches for 88 yards for himself. Well, the teams are starting to make their way out of the locker room. Looks like they are getting ready to come back onto the field, and they will see what the adjustments were made here for Coach Coach Eben, I should say. Just about had that one bad, but Coach Eben, we'll see what he makes for the adjustments in the locker room, see what he can come up with. And as we said, just a few adjustments needed as the Lions have moved the ball well, but the penalties and just the small mental errors have really kept the Lions off the scoreboard here and kept them out of this game. This game could be a lot closer than what it is, and hopefully the Lions will get the opportunity to answer that call. They'll have to do it on the defensive side as Sergeant Bluff-Luton won the toss and deferred, and the Lions elected to receive the ball, so they will kick off to start the second half. We'll take another quick timeout. When we come back, we'll have the second half for you here tonight from Rock Rapids and Dicknall Field. Central Lyon George Little Rock football on the Lyon Broadcast Network.
May your holidays sparkle with joy and excitement as the new year is upon us. On behalf of the entire staff of DeNoble, Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, we want to wish you God's peace and blessings as we reflect on this past year and eagerly anticipate the beginnings of the new year. Our prayer for you is for good health, happiness, and quality time with God's family and friends. Happy New Year from DeNoble, Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants, Rock Rapids and Laverne.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
Back at Dicknall Field here in Rock Rapids, ready for the start of half number 2. And the Lions trailing by 3 touchdowns. They need to do some work here in the third quarter and need to cut in and do some damage on the scoreboard before heading into quarter number 4. They need to get after it right away. And it starts with the defense, and that has been tough so far as Sergeant Bluff-Luton has played offensively very well and have moved the ball with ease for the most part here tonight. So the Lions, let's see what the adjustments are. Let's see what kind of defensive stops they can come up with and give the offense a few more opportunities to try and put some points on the board. As we said, the Lions will be kicking off to start the second half here, and Sergeant Bluff-Luton will go on the offense to start things off, and they are clicking right along. And nothing bigger than that big touchdown pass right at the end of the first half to extend that lead to 3 touchdowns here. Lions are huddled up here on the sidelines here, getting their special teams together. Lions will be moving from right to left on your screen here as we start the second half. Want to thank you all for tuning in here once again on the Central Lyon Broadcast Network. Big thank you to all of our sponsors: the Avera Medical Group, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Sanford Health, DeNoble Austin and Company PC, and Pepsi Cola Bottling Company for all their support and making sure that the Lion broadcast could be possible here, and all Lion broadcasts are possible throughout the school year. Ball is teed up, and on to do the kicking duties here once again for the Lions is sophomore Matthew Deeren. Student section for the Lions trying to get fired up, trying to see if they can't spark some life in this Lion team here tonight. Scheckelberg has the ball there over the right side, busts through some tackles up across the 30 to the 33-yard line, and that is where we will start the second half of play. Warriors leading by 3 touchdowns, and the Lions desperately needing a 3-and-out. Clock will obviously be the friend of Sergeant Bluff-Luton. We'll see if they change up the offensive mindset with that and see if they go more to the ground game with this 3-touchdown lead, or if they stick with this high-powered attack through the air. Empty backfield for Smith, 3 wide to the left side. He's going to take off, rolling out left side, looking down the field, takes a shot and overshoots the extended arms of his intended receiver, Scott Kroll. Good coverage there by Lutmer. running step for step on the deep out pass. So 2nd down and 10 here for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Sergeant Bluff-Luton looking to make a statement here. Not going to set on that 3-touchdown lead. They're going to keep taking strikes. Twins to the right, single man to the left, shotgun formation. Smith calls it out and gets the defensive line to jump. And more penalties against the Lions as Gabe Schulte this time jumps off sides. And Gabe will come out of the game, and coming back in will be Cale Schulte. And we will adjust around as Cale will go to the outside. 2nd down and 5 after the penalty. Twins left, single man right. Shotgun formation for Smith once again. Calling it out. They will keep with the quarterback right up the middle. Wrapped up. Schulte got the first hand on him. Van Berkom cleaned up the mess. Knocks him down at the 40. Gain of a couple. We'll set up 3rd down and about 3 now. Lions need this stop here. Big 3rd down for CLGLR. They need defensive stops here and offensive production. 3rd down and 3. Ball at the 40-yard line. Back to pass. Quick pass out in the flat there. Swing pass to Imming. Imming tries to cut it up the field. Dives for the 1st down and puts the hand down. Keeps himself up and able to get across for the 1st down marker. Good job there by him. Ball out to the 44-yard line. 1st down and 10 now. Another fresh set of downs for Sergeant Bluff-Luton as they send twin receivers out to the left here, one to the right side. Sit in that shotgun formation. Smith back to pass once again. Now he's going to throw over the left side and undershoots the intended receiver that time around. 2nd down and 10 here. Lions once again are going to have to step up and try and take advantage. They got to get a 3rd down stop. They've had the opportunities, but Sergeant Bluff-Luton just able to keep their drives alive and keep things going. 2nd down and 10 for the Warriors. Ball on their own 44-yard line. Twin receivers go out to the right side, single man to the left. They've got an up back set to the left side as well. He'll come in motion. Smith calls it out, fakes the hand, quick pass out in the flat, hit immediately after making the catch. Rex Van Wy all over that one. Just a 2-yard pickup to Scott Krall. Lions got him in 3rd down and long situation once again. Can they get the stop they need? 3rd down and 8. Ball at the 46-yard line. Lions need a big stop here. Twins left, single man to the right. Shotgun formation. Fake the hand, and the quarterback's going to keep. He's working left side, avoids the first set of pressure. Now he'll be wrapped up in the backfield, fights forward for maybe a yard. But nonetheless, a 4th down will be coming, and we may see the first punt of the game from Sergeant Bluff-Luton, and we will. So the Warriors will come on to punt. Going back to punt for them is Carter Eldridge, the sophomore. Zach Lutmer and Putnam will go back to do the receiving duties here. Putnam stands at the 19. Lutmer stands at the 20. Snap is good. Ball is away. Low end over end kick will take a bounce. Lutmer's going to pick it up. He's going to take it reverse field. He's going to go down the sidelines. Lutmer run out of bounds, and he's going to pick up a flag there. After he went out of bounds, the punter came up and gave him a shove, and that may tack on an extra 15 after he turned it out to near midfield. Well, officials are discussing what the call is. personal foul. It will be late hit out of bounds on Sergeant Bluff-Luton. So tack on 15 yards, and the Lions are in business. They get the stop they need. A good return and a penalty in their favor. Starting in plus territory, the ball will be spotted at the Sergeant Bluff-Luton 36-yard line. Now the offense needs to do something with it. Lions break the huddle. They'll send twin receivers to the right, single man to the left side, pistol formation. Lutmer calls it out. He's going to fake the hand. Quick pass out in the flat has Putnam. Putnam is blown up immediately at the 35 for a pickup of a yard. So just a yard on the reception there. 2nd down and 9. Well, they'll put him just across, so give him 2. 2nd down and 8. Lions send twin receivers left this time. Cooper Spees wide to the right side. Fake the hand, rolling out here across the body. Lutmer's got to avoid here. Now throws it deep down the field over the top. And a flag will come out as contact made. Ball was going to be well overthrown, and the defensive back got into Cooper Spees. There is no such thing as an uncatchable ball in high school football, so the penalty flag will be knocked down. Many people do argue that fact, but there is no such thing as incatchable in high school football. Not a spot penalty, just a 15-yarder. And a 1st down for the Lions. We'll move the ball now down inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. And the Lions are in business. 8:13 to go here in this 3rd quarter. A good start to the second half so far for CLGLR. Empty backfield here. Man coming in motion is Putnam. They'll hand off to Putnam. He rolls left side trying to outrun the defense. Nothing doing. He goes for nothing. And, well, maybe even give him a loss back to the 20. Looks like they will. They'll give him -1 on the gain. So 2nd down and 11 on the jet sweep. Well read that time by the Warriors. Lions come out once again. Twins to the right, single man to the left. That is Schrick. Pistol formation. Lions call it out. They hand off. Caden Van Berkem right up the middle of the field. He powers ahead. Across the 15 down to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 7. Be 3rd down and about 4 for Central Lyon George Litterock. 4 down territory, I should say. 2 plays to go, as long as they don't lose too much. Twins right, single man to the left. They've got those twin up backs set off to the left side again. Man in motion is Putnam. They fake there. Going right up the middle is Lutmer. He fights inside the 10 and very close to the 1st down marker. We'll see exactly where the spot is. The near official might have him short of the 1st down, and it looks like he will be about a yard short. So 3 yards for Lutmer will set up 4th down and 1. Big 4th down here. The Lions need it, and they're going to come out in the heavy package. Power eye to the right side. Lutmer under center. Hands off to the fullback. Right up the middle is Van Berkem. He pushes it down to the 8-yard line, and he's got the 2 yards needed. And the Lions will keep the chains moving right along. It'll be 1st down and goal at the 8-yard line. Lion offense here will come back out, and looks like Spees and Schrick coming back onto the field. Evan Kruger will come off as he was in for the big package. Lions break the huddle. 1st down and goal from the 8-yard line. Twins left, single man right. Empty backfield for Lutmer. Man in motion is Putnam. They will hand to Putnam. He's going to cut it right up the field immediately. And it looks like he carries it down for a gain of 1. So a jet sweep once again, not very effective. Second down and goal now from the 7-yard line for Central Lyon George Litterock. Clock ticking here. It is not in the favor of the Lions as it is 5:15 to go. They need to put some points on the board. Twins right, single man left, empty backfield once again here for Zach. Calling it out, he's going to go left side. He's running all the way, cuts through there, good blocking up front, and Zach Lutmer is in for the Lion touchdown. 7 yards on the touchdown carry for Zach Lutmer, and the Lions are on the board at 28-13. So Zach Lutmer scores from 7 yards out, and the kicking unit will come on. Lions set up in the swinging gate formation. More or less, it's one of those things that makes the other team have to practice against it. Deeren on to do the kicking duties once again here for CLGLR. Good snap, good hold, and a good kick. 4:56 to go here in the third quarter. Lions pull within 28-14. We'll be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Back at Dicknall Field here in Rock Rapids, the Lions strike here in the third quarter and cut the lead down to 28-14 with 4:56 to play. Lions got the defensive stop they needed there in the third quarter, then able to move the ball down the field and put it in for the touchdown. Deeren on to do the kicking duties once again. Low squib kick here, not going to give him much of a chance. Imming will pick it up there and start working his way over the left side. Runs through a few tackles, brought down from behind at about the 39-yard line. Good starting field position here for Sergeant Bluff-Luton once again, but the defense can come on and get another stop. The Lions could make things really interesting. Lions trail by 14 with under 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Twin receivers go out to the left side, single man over to the right side. Shotgun formation. Smith has it up back, brings a man in motion. Fake there, hand up over the middle to Imming. Imming just powers his way through some tough running. Gets it across the 45 to the 46, pickup of 7. Jacob Imming, big tough runner. .62", 215-pounder, committed to Iowa State. Second down and 3 now. Clock on the move. Twins right, single man to the left. Imming will set up to the left side of Smith. Man in motion once again. They'll hand off Imming once again right up the middle. Bowls his way ahead. Out to the 50-yard line for a pickup of 4. That'll move the chains. And now we know the game plan here for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. They're going to power ahead with the big guy and work the clock and not give the Lions much time on the offensive side. First down and 10 here for Sergeant Bluff-Luton right at the midfield marker. Twins right, single man to the left. Imming sets off to the left side. Man in motion once again. They will hand off to the motion man on the jet sweep. He cuts it up the field, wrapped up after a pickup of about 2. On the carry was Jake Hamilton. 2nd down and 8. Clock still moving though. 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the second half in the third quarter. The clock is not in the favor of the Lions as they still trail by 2 touchdowns. Sometimes that jet sweep is just there to keep the defense honest so they can open up the middle once again. Same setup here. Twins right, single left, man in motion. Once again, back to pass this time is Smith. He's looking deep down the sidelines. He's shooting over the top. Schenkelberg dives and makes the grab at the 16-yard line. What a great extension. Man, he laid out for that one, and they hit him right in the money. That is an outstanding effort. You can't say anything more than that. 34 yards on the reception. Tyler Schenkelberg. .228 now to go. 1st down and 10. Ball at the 16-yard line of CLGLR. Smith snapped through his hands and just dives on it back at the 27-yard line. And finally a miscue for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. They haven't had many of them here tonight. And that one might go into the Lions' favor. Can they capitalize? As that will put them back to 2nd down and 21. Clock on the move still here. Sergeant Bluff-Luton taking their time, running these plays. Twins left, single right. Smith dropping back to pass. Looking left side, looks for the screen. Has it wide open over the middle of the field. Has his man down towards the 10-yard line. And getting back everything they had lost and more on the 17-yard reception that time by Nick Hinkle. Beautifully drawn setup screen pass. 3rd down and 4 now for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Lions going to have to really dig in here to try and get this stop. Warriors come out here, and we'll see what they go to. They will send Twins to the left, single man to the right side. Back to pass once again, rolling outside right. Smith takes off. He's going to try and run. He is pulled out of bounds. A loss of 2 on the carry, so 2-yard loss, so it'll set up 4th down. Fourth down and 6. Clock stops as he went out of bounds, and it looks like Sergeant Bluff-Luton is going to try a field goal. Scout Sneller coming on to attempt the 28-yard attempt field goal. Snap is down, kick is up, and the kick is no good. So the Lions will get the stop they need with 41 seconds to go. The extra point he had earlier was no good. That kick was not good either. Didn't look like he had the leg for it or the angle. So the Lions take over. 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Still down by 2 touchdowns. But nonetheless, holding Sergeant Bluff-Luton off the board. That is the main purpose. And now the offense can go back to work. Zach Lutmer trots back onto the field to set this Lion offense back in motion here. See what they can come up with. Ball on the 20-yard line. Twins to the right, single man to the left. Isaiah Johnson stands into backfield this time. Handoff to Johnson over the right side. He puts the head down, powers the ball out ahead to about the 23, 24-yard line. Looks at where they will mark it. Pickup of 4 for Isaiah. Second down and 6 now for the Lions. See how hard they push this thing as they come up with 10 seconds. See if they can get the playoff here before the end of the quarter. Lutmer calls it out. He'll hand off once again. Johnson over the right side has some room out to the 30-yard line. Has enough for a Lion first down, and that's how the third quarter will come to a close after 3 complete. Sergeant Bluff-Luton leading Central Lyon George Little Rock 28-14. We'll take a break and be back with the final quarter when we return to Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
Back in Rock Rapids at Dicknall Field, start of quarter number 4. Lions trail by 2 touchdowns, but they've got it first down and 10 at the 31-yard line. Twins right, single left. As we start things off here, we'll send a man in motion from left to right. That is Van Wy. High snap, corralled. Now a fumble on the exchange. Lutmer just going to take off with it. He has positive yardage as he gets out to about the 33. And very close to disaster there, but still coming away with a couple positive yards. Lutmer with a 2-yard carry. Second down and 8 now for CLGLR. Need to see if they can put 2 touchdowns on the board here in this final quarter and make up the deficit. Twins right, single man to the left, shotgun formation. Man in motion, now that is Putnam. They hand off up the middle of the field to Johnson. Johnson spins off a tackle, across the 35 to the 37-yard line for a pickup of 4. Third down and about 4 now is the call for the Lions. Ball on the 37, 38-yard line. So a third down and a long 3 is what they will say. Lions break the huddle. Schrick goes wide to the left side. Putnam and Spees here to the right side. Pistol formation. Van Wy shifts from left to right. Calling it out, Isaiah Johnson right up the middle of the field again across the 40-yard line to the 42. 4-yard pickup and a first down for the Lions. Lions are doing a good job of moving the ball here, but definitely the clock not in their favor. Going to have to eat up a few more yards. Lions will send the signals in here from the sidelines. Schrick once again wide left. Putnam and Spees here to the right side, closest to you on the bottom of your screen. Putnam now in motion. Fake the hand, go to Johnson. Left side, he busts through a few, spins off a couple tackles, and is brought down at the 45-yard line for a pickup of 3. Ball spotted at the 45 where they said his forward progress was stopped. Second down and 7 now for Central Lyon George Little Rock. Good view for you guys here at home as the camera right on top of it. Twins right, single left, pistol formation. Lutmer calls it out one more time. He'll fake the hand. Quick pass to the outside. Very close. Putnam still makes the catch and gets it out to the 50. A 5-yard pickup. Man, but that was a lot of cluster in the way. Putnam able to make the grab and move it out to midfield. 3rd down and 2 now. Lions need to get just shy of the 48-yard line here, so it is a solid 2 yards from where the ball is spotted. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the ball game. Lions trail by 2 scores. Shotgun formation. Lutmer calls it out. He's going to keep going left side. Cuts it up the field. Has to dice around a guy. Has the first down. Pushes the pile ahead down to the 46-yard line. 4 yards for Lutmer on some fancy footwork. And enough to get another Lion first down. First down and 10, CLGLR at the Warrior 47-yard line with 8.5 to play. We said the Lions doing a good job of moving the ball, but going to have to eat up some more yards. They've got to score twice and get a stop to keep this game alive. Twins right, single to the left. Back to pass is Lutmer. He's going to heave it right side. Cooper Spees wide open, has the ball. He's caught it. He's inside the 5. First down and goal for the Lions right at the 5-yard line. Cooper Spees had the step, and Lutmer let it go. Pitch and catch, 38 yards. Cooper Spees over the top. Lions in business, first down and goal at the 5-yard line. We said they had to eat up some more yards. They did it there. Power I formation. The Lions set up in the big package. Under center, ball hits the ground. Lions dive on top of it. And just a bad exchange there. Caden Van Berkom jumping on top of it there. So no gain on the carry. Second down and goal now from the 5. Lions will rotate out. Looks like they will take the big package out and send in the regular offense. Now at the 5. It's one of those things when you're used to taking a shotgun snap to come up under center is something you're not used to. It's something you really got to work on. So second down and goal from the 5. Twins right, single man left. They'll hand off. Johnson left side, spins off the first tackle, but a timeout or a flag flies. And do believe it'll be against Central Lyon George Litterock, a false start. So 5 yards against him. And after the big play, a fumble and now a false start has the Lions back at second and goal from the 10. Clock on the move with 7:15 to play in this ball game. Rex Venoy will come back in for Isaiah Johnson. Lions need to punch this one in, give themselves a shot. Shotgun formation. Twins to the left, single man to the right. Lutmer calls it out, back to pass. He's going to go now. Lutmer cutting left side, up the field. Lutmer, another sidestep, and he dives for the end zone. And touchdown, Zach Lutmer. 10-yard touchdown run. Lutmer in for the Lions. Zach Lutmer, his second rushing touchdown of the third quarter, has the Lions a kick away from a 1-touchdown deficit. 6:46 to go here in the fourth quarter. Deeren on to do the kicking duties here once again. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and that is good as well. 6:46 to play in the game. Lions have closed to within 1 touchdown, 28-21. Sergeant Bluff-Luton with the lead. We'll be back with more Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network.
May your holidays sparkle with joy and excitement as the new year is upon us. On behalf of the entire staff of DeNoble, Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants, we want to wish you God's peace and blessings as we reflect on this past year and eagerly anticipate the beginnings of the new year. Our prayer for you is for good health, happiness, and quality time with God's family and friends. Happy New Year from DeNoble, Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants, Rock Rapids and Laverne.
Back in Rock Rapids at Dicknall Field, 6:46 to play in the game. Sergeant Bluff-Luton 28 and the Lions 21. Lions on to do the kicking duties. Here once again is Matt Deeren after a Zach Lutmer 10-yard touchdown scamper. Will the Lions go onside here, or will they choose to kick it deep? Kicking it deep means your defense really needs to get after it. Deep kick will go down there to the big man of Sheckelberg. Sheckelberg up the middle of the field. He's got some running room, sidesteps a few defenders out to about the 34-yard line where he's brought down. They'll give him the 35 on the reach. And Sergeant Bluff-Luton comes out on offense here once again. Warriors, you got to expect a heavy dose of Jacob Emming. First down and 10 Warriors, 6:38 to play. Twins left, single to the right. Shotgun formation. Coach Eben is screaming at his defense. He knows what's coming. Quick pass over the right side. Lions trying to extend it out. Emming gets upfield, but he's taken down after a gain of 3 on the reception. 3-yard reception there will set up second down and 7. No hurry here for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. Emming steps into place there. They will fake the hand, give it to the quarterback. Smith sidesteps some defenders, brought down at the 40. Pickup of 3 yards that time for Smith. And it'll be third down at about 5. 3rd and 5, big time third down for CLGLR. 5:45 to play in the ball game. They need this stop. It doesn't get much bigger than this one. Lion D, they're being told what to do. Coach Eben sees it. He knows what's coming. Back to pass. Now it's going to go. Running back right up the middle is the quarterback. He's upended. He's going to be short. He is short of the first down marker at the 44-yard line. It's going to be 4th down. Will they go for it with 5 minutes to play? Do you take the chance and give the ball back? Or do you go for the first down and try and close it out? Looks like they're going to go for it. 4th down and 1 at their own 44-yard line. Can the Lions get the stop? Shotgun formation. Trying the hard count here. The Lions got to be true on the defensive side. Now they're going to switch Emming over, and the clock runs out. And out of play, the play runs dead. The Lions get the stop, but there could have been a delay of game beforehand. The delay of game was called beforehand. And still 4th down, so the punting team will come on. That is a big-time mistake for Sergeant Bluff-Luton to go in their favor. Delay of game saved them from giving the ball over on down. So the punter will come back on. Carter Eldridge will stand at his own 26-yard line. Late coming on here to the field is one of the upbacks. Punt is away, short, going towards the sidelines, out of bounds. Not a good kick at all. And we'll play the cliffhanger game. Where are they going to say it went out? And they will say at the 38-yard line. Not the best spot in the world, but we'll take it. We'll take the ball. 4:34 to go in the ball game. Lions trail 28-21 on the offense. Can they move it down the field? Can they tie it here in the fourth quarter? Lions will send twin receivers to the left side. That'll be Schrick and Putnam. Cooper Spees here to the right side. Lutmer going to hand off left side to Johnson. He spins forward for just one. Lions still committed to working the run play, trying to chew up yards. 4:20 to play. A little bit of speed is what you need, but not too crazy with 4:15 to play. Lions can be patient. They just need to be effective. Twins left, single man is Spees to the right. He's on the bottom side of your screen. Lutmer calls it out. Back to pass. Now he's going to going left side. He's got running room up the middle of the field. Zach, first down and more as he crosses the 50 to the 47-yard line. 15-yard gain for Zach Lutmer. Lions have it 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line. They're going to pick up some pace now. Twins right, single to the left. Lutmer in that pistol formation, calls it out. He'll hand off right side. Johnson cuts it up the field. He's wrapped up at the 43-yard line. Pickup of 4. 2nd down and 6 is coming for CLGLR. 3:20 to play here in the fourth quarter. 28-21. Sergeant Bluff-Luton with the lead. Twin receivers bust out to the left side. Spees alone here on the right side. Lutmer calls it out. He fakes the hand. He's rolling left side. Looks out in the flat. Has his man. It's Van Berkom. Bounces off one tackle, then brought down at the 40-yard line. Moves the ball ahead. Another 3 yards. Going to make it 3rd down and short. Twins to the right side, single man to the left, pistol formation. Lutmer calls it out. 4th down and 3, clock on the move with 2:10 to play in this ball game. Big time play, and the Lions are going to call timeout. They need to discuss this one over. First timeout in their pocket to use, and we'll take a timeout as well. 2:09 to play here in the fourth quarter. Lions 4th down and 3 coming when we return to Lion football on the Lion Broadcast Network. Back at Dicknall Field here in Rock Rapids under a timeout here. 4th and 3 for Central Lyon George Littlerock. Ball spotted on the Sergeant Bluff-Luton 40-yard line. Lions will come out of the timeout. Here's the play for the ball game. Crowd will get on their feet for both people. The stands on the other side, the visitors are getting loud. The Lion fans are getting noisy as well. Empty backfield, trips to the right, single to the left. Calling it out. Lutmer is going to roll right side. He's going to stand up, throw it out in the flat. It's caught. First down is made. There is a flag on the field. Not sure what the flag is for. And I do believe it might be pass interference. Nonetheless, Cooper Spees made the catch at the 32. Officials are discussing it here. Zach Lutmer is clapping there, and it will be defensive holding. So the Lions will take the result of the play. Ball moved down to the 32-yard line. 8 yards there to Cooper Spies. 1st and 10 Lions. Well, now they're going to say they're going to take the holding penalty because they're going to say it's a 10-yard holding penalty, so they will give it to the 30-yard line. They'll take the yards. Clock on the move. 2 minutes to go. 1st down and 10. Pistol formation. Twins right, single man to the left. Lutmer calls it out, fakes the hand, pass in the flat. Ball hits the ground and incomplete. Cannot connect there to Putnam. Lions have gone to that play a couple times tonight and has been effective. So the clock will stop with 1:42 to go. 2nd down and 10 for CLGLR. Twins to the right side, Trick up on the top side of your screen to the left, pistol formation. Back to pass, quarterback keeper, he's going up the middle of the field, fighting through tackles, still getting more inside the 25, down to the 23-yard line, pickup of 7 for Lutmer. 3rd down and a long 2, short 3. 1:20 to play here. Lions still have 2 timeouts. Lions taking plenty of time, though, in the huddle here, trying to get the play in. Clock still moving here with 1:05 to go. Lions got to hustle. Still have 23 yards to go. Trips right, single left, keeper on the right side. Lutmer looks in the flat, has his man caught. And out of bounds, that is Putnam. Putnam makes the catch at the 19-yard line, pickup of 4. Lions will move the chains. First down and 10 Lions. Clock will stop as Putnam ran out of bounds with 52 seconds. Lions trying to tie this one up. They trailed 28-7 at the half. Now looking to see if they can't knot it up and force overtime. Twins right, single left. All alone, high snap. Lutmer has to keep it. He'll eat it in the backfield, be knocked down at the 21, and a timeout will be called. Coach Eben quickly calling his 2nd timeout there to stop the clock with 45 seconds to play. A high snap there, and Lutmer just getting it back into possession, and he had to eat it in the backfield. High pressure, high tense game here. The Lions showing some life, though, in the second half. They made the adjustments as they trailed 28-7 at the half. They have battled back. They've played good defense, and they've played some good offense here in the second half, and that's why they're in the position they are. They've got a chance to try and knot this thing up. 45 seconds to go here for the Lions here. Can they get the win, or can they get the tie, I should say, first, and force overtime at a chance to win? Ball is on the 21-yard line after a 2-yard loss on the high snap. So 2nd down and 11. Still 1 timeout for Central Lyon George Little so the middle of the field is in play. They can use it. Lions will come out of the huddle here and get ready to go. And some confusion now as everybody's going to come in tight. Man in motion. They will hand off that way. Going to look, throwback pass. No, Putnam's going to keep. Now he's going to take off and run. Sergeant Bluff-Luton was ready for that one. Lions were going to try a little trick play there, but do not come up with anything. Putnam just decides to keep it wisely. So 3rd down and 11, 22 seconds to go. Lions will send 3 receivers to the left side, single man to the right side, shotgun formation. Rolling out, back to pass. Lutmer throws in the flat. Cooper Spees with the twip in the toes at the 12-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and he's out of bounds. Well, they're going to say he's out at the 13-yard line is where they spot him. So 4th down and short. 4th down for the Lions, 8 seconds to go. You can get the first down, and they're going to use their last timeout here. With 8 seconds on the clock, the Lions are going to use a timeout. 4th down and 3. Using that timeout, they almost need to take a shot at the end zone. You can't catch it in bounds. If you catch it, you got to get out of bounds. Central Lyon George Litterock credit the comeback as they trailed by 3 touchdowns, and they have fought their hearts out all throughout this ball game to give themselves an opportunity here on 4th down at the 13-yard line. I don't think that the Lions would have time to spike the ball if they got a first down. So if they don't, they have to go to the air here. And you need to either work the sidelines and get the first down, get out of bounds to give yourself one more chance, or you need to go straight into the end zone. We'll see what the Lions choose to do. They're going to send 3 wideouts to the left side. Single man is Cooper Spees to the right side. If you're going to try and throw one up to him here on the right side, that's got to be your option if you're going to the end zone. Shotgun formation. 4th down. This is it. 8 seconds. Lions taking their time. They're looking over the defense here, and they're calling it out. Now they're going to shift. Empty backfield for Lutmer. Back to pass. He's going to throw to the right side. Cooper Spees through his hands. He was open in the end zone, but the ball falls incomplete, and the Lion comeback will come up short here tonight as Sergeant Bluff-Luton will take over on downs, and they will just have to take a knee. And what a gallant effort there by the Lions. They had the chance and just could not make the catch in the end zone, right through the hands of Cooper. And Sergeant Bluff-Luton will come away with the victory here tonight. Victory formation for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. They will take the snap and take the knee, and that will do it here tonight. Final score, Sergeant Bluff-Luton victorious, 28-21 over Central Lyon George Litterock. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about the wrap-up of tonight's ball game here tonight on the Lion Broadcast Network.
At Frontier Bank, we know you're busy with what really matters. That's why our Big Deal checking account was created to make banking work for you. While you're keeping up with life's daily transactions, your Big Deal checking account is earning you monthly rewards. Competitive rates, refunds on ATM fees, and more, with no minimum balance or monthly service fees required. And you can apply for a Big Deal account from anywhere in less than 10 minutes. Focus on what matters most. Bank with Frontier Bank. See a customer service representative for more information. Member FDIC.
How you move matters. Avera Orthopedics helps you move freely and live life to the fullest with innovative treatment options customized to your bone, muscle, and joint needs. Whether you suffer from aches, breaks, tears, or dislocations, turn to the orthopedic team experienced in treating every body.
After a long day, deciding on dinner can be tough, but a few simple words can make everything better.
Pizza's here.
End your day the right way with pizza and chicken from the carryout and delivery experts at your local pizza ranch.
May your holidays sparkle with joy and excitement as the new year is upon us. On behalf of the entire staff of DeNoble, Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants, we want to wish you God's peace and blessings as we reflect on this past year and eagerly anticipate the beginnings of the new year. Our prayer for you is for good health, happiness, and quality time with God's family and friends. Happy New Year from DeNoble, Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants, Rock Rapids and Laverne.
When the world changes, you change with it. By embracing new rhythms, redefining connection, and taking less for granted, you push through the uncertainty. And at every point along the way, we stand with you. Because even when your world looks different, our commitment to your care stays the same. Sanford Health. Health lives here.
Back at Dicknall Field here in Rock Rapids. Final score here tonight. Sergeant Bluff-Luton hanging on to defeat the Central Lyon George Little Rock Lions by a score of 28-21. The Lions' valiant comeback just falling short on a fourth down pass, incomplete in the end zone as the clock dipped to 4 seconds to go. And the Lions not able to pull off the comeback and could not tie it up there at the end, but definitely gave themselves a chance. You got to credit the effort of the Lions on that one as they fought hard, tooth and nail, all the way to the finish, and that is what the Lions wanted to do. 28-21, it was a 7-6 lead for the Lions in the first quarter. The Warriors scored first and missed the extra point, making it 6-0. The Lions able to come back here and and get the 7-6 lead at the quarter. Moving on into the second quarter, things kind of went awry for the Lions. They had some miscues, they had some penalties, and everything was going right for Sergeant Bluff-Luton. They put 3 touchdowns on the board and scored a big one right before the end of the first half to make it 28-7 going into the mid-game break. Coming out of there, the Lions defense came to play and able to get the stop on the defensive side and punch in a touchdown in the third quarter, cutting the lead to 28-14 heading into the final quarter of play. The Lions able to grab another touchdown after a defensive stop, making it 28-21, then forcing one more stop there late in the game. They took over with just under 5 minutes to go in the ballgame, marched it all the way down to the 13-yard line, and a fourth down pass in the end zone was incomplete, bringing an end to the game. But an absolute fantastic effort. If you talk about how things went last week to how things went this week, the mental toughness and what these guys showed, the improvements from week 1 to week 2 were incredible. Last week we were thinking that this team didn't know what was going to come out of them and didn't know what they would bring to the table, but they definitely showed the signs of life here tonight and not getting down on themselves when they got behind by 3 touchdowns. They kept the fight alive. They kept themselves in it and able to come back and really put together a fine performance here tonight and just coming up a little bit short against a very good Sergeant Bluff-Luton football team. Well, we shift our focus here after this game. We shift it to next Friday night, where the Lions will go on the road here once again. We will head down to Haywarden and take on West Sioux down there in Haywarden. And a nice turf field they put up last year, and the Lions last year able to christen it with a 40-0 victory down there, and would like nothing more to keep the momentum going that they have right here after tonight's game and take that over into next Friday. Going to take another hard week of practice, and more improvements need to come. Definitely things that they can work on from this game, and definitely things that they can use heading into next week. Zach Lutmer tonight had a fantastic game. Once again, it's good to see him back on the field, not cramping up as he was last Friday, and taking off and using his legs and his arm tonight. He was 13 of 25 passing tonight for 162 yards, and on the ground, he had 15 carries for 86 yards and 2 touchdowns with his legs. Caden Van Berkom moved into the tailback spot, filling in for Graham Eben. He carried the ball 12 times for 35 yards. Taylor Putnam didn't mount too much on the rushing game. He ran the ball a few times, didn't end up with any yards. But through the passing game, Taylor Putnam was the man out there. 6 catches tonight for 93 yards through the air. Isaiah Johnson came on late in the game, put in some good, tough carries there in the fourth quarter, ended up with 27 yards on 8 carries. And Cooper Spees had a nice night receiving the ball again as well. 5 catches, 64 yards. And Isaiah Johnson had a single catch, as well as Caden Van Berkom as well added a catch to his totals as well. The Lions come up short here tonight, 28-21. Make sure you tune in next week for Lyon volleyball on Tuesday night against Spirit Lake and Thursday night against Rock Valley. That will be right here on the Broadcast Network. And then next Friday night, make sure you tune in as we will go on the road to West Sioux and down to Haywarden. That'll do it for our coverage here tonight. My name is Joel Visk. Thank you to all of our sponsors for making our coverage possible. Warriors win over the Lions tonight, 28-21. Have a great night, everybody.